Hey everyone, Paul Pava here, and today we're going to talk about all the features you have for your lead. Simply under your CRM, click on your lead. And actually, just before we go in, you can see that there's been 1 call, 5 emails, no text, and 2 inquiries. And this is very important. When we go in there, we're going to show you exactly where all that information is. So let's click the lead. Anytime you click on a lead, you're always going to start off on a lead summary. The lead summary is going to give you the summary of everything that's happened with your lead, everything you've inputted, and everything your clients have inputted as well. Starting from the phone number to their email, there's the 2 groups we created in an earlier video. There's an unknown value. For now, sometimes what you will get is a value of the types of homes they've been looking at, and it'll give you a range. Your quick notes, usually what I like to do here, and this is actually a pretty cool and important tool, is I will put in the date, call Paul tomorrow. Okay. And I'm going to show you where this is going to show up on your lead database page. And it kind of gives you a quick look at what's happening with your lead. Moving on down, your notes. We're going to go in further detail on how to add notes so that you can get a detailed summary of what is happening with your leads. Lead comments. So this is an inquiry that was sent. I sent it directly from the website here. And I'll show you how that all works on the client's end and what you see on your end as well. How many homes I viewed, or your customer viewed, sorry. How many favorites they saved, how many searches they created, and how many safe searches we've created. In here, you can see the minimum price that they've been looking at and the maximum price they've been looking at. Okay, and let's just click quickly on views. And you can see these are all the houses that the customer was looking at. Simply on their end, what they're looking at is this. They go into your advanced search, they pick a house, and the minute they look at this, it automatically shows up here. So if I refresh this page, you can see there's a new one here, 6 viewed now, 3024, 16th Avenue, okay? And if they save it as a favorite, and then I go into favorites here, show 4 now, there's that same property. It shows that they saved it. The nice thing about the viewed part here is it shows how many times they viewed a property. So it kind of gives you an idea of which homes they really like. I viewed this home once, this one twice, this one once, and this one once. This tells me this home, there's something about it, and I'm probably going to focus on this one when I talk to the lead. If I send an inquiry, or the customer sends an inquiry, it looks something like this. They put in their information, email, and they actually get a few options to select from. And this is automatically populated, so they don't have to do it. Hit send. It gives your inquiry has been successfully sent. Okay. And going back. Okay, let's just go back to summary. You can see there it is. There's the inquiry that was sent to you as an email and also as a text message. If you're not getting as a text message, please let us know and we'll set you up. Your 4 favorites and your safe search. So I've already created a safe search, but I'm going to show you how it's done as well. Moving on down, customer joined a month ago. The last visit was 12 seconds ago, so it tells you how active they are on your site. Are they subscribed to a campaign? Yes. As you can see, we created that drip campaign in one of our earlier videos. Searches was created. Text messages, no, not yet. We're getting that module eventually down the road. It's a personal lead. I'll show you where you can edit that. How many pages were viewed, how many form inquiries, and how many visits. And moving on down, their contact info again. Adding a note is really simple. Once you're at the bottom of the page, your note is already highlighted and you can put in detailed notes. Talked to Paul and he is getting pre-approved and will be ready by in a week. Save. Okay, it says it's been successfully saved. You can log your calls, and you can select any one of these. Talk to lead is obviously talking to a lead. Attempted, try to call, there was no answer. If you left a message on her voicemail, and if you called and it's a wrong number, someone else's number, you can always put it here, or if it's a bad number. So let's just say I did speak to Paul, because we are going out next week. Spoke to Paul, and he is ready to buy. Save. You can create a reminder. I say, well, I want to remind myself tomorrow to follow up with him. Okay, and yeah, so make sure there was no other selections. Okay, follow up on our call today. And if you don't want to call 12:30, you can always select here and select whatever time you want. So if I want to call at 2:30 or 2 o'clock, done, save. Search. This is where you create a search for your customer. Simply click on Save Search. Now, because this is working off of our Maxwell system, it does have access to all these other ones. Select the city you're from or the region. I'm in Edmonton, so I'm going to select Edmonton first, and then more options. In here, I'm going to select between 200 to 300, which is what he's looking for. 3+ bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and I don't want all properties. I want single family in Edmonton. I want residential detached single family. Property size, let's say at least 1,500 square feet. Year built at like something a little newer, 2,000 plus. And I want all properties. You can sort even by reduced within a day or a month, or reduced price, reduced this week. Once you are done and you're satisfied, click Find Your Home. It tells me there's only one property between this price range, which doesn't really surprise me considering the price point I put in there. However, this is the one that shows up. Okay. Once you click Save Search, it will automatically create a title for you, and you can send it out immediately, daily. The difference between immediately and daily is immediately we'll send it out right away, and also if any new listings that come into market will automatically get sent for you as soon as they hit the market. Daily, it's throughout the day, sometime, weekly, once a week, monthly, once a month. Okay, I like immediately, and I want to email results immediately. So Save Search. So it's been created, and you can see there was another one created here just a few moments ago while I was testing, and this one right now. So I'm gonna delete this one here, and you can delete, as you can see. It's very simple to remove a Save Search if you're not satisfied with it. Okay, and we're gonna go back to summary. Okay, and you can see there's one Save Search. Okay, and that pretty much summarizes the summary page. The next under your drop down is email. You can email your customers or your clients right from the back end. So, hi there. Okay. And you can either send a manual message. So, hi, Paul. Class. It was great speaking to you today. Look forward to working with you. Okay. And you can use the taglines as well if you want. Or if you don't want to have to type everything every single time, and there's a message you love to send to your clients on a routine basis, you can go down here where it says pre-built message. If you remember from our forms letters, there's the form letters that we created earlier, and you simply select the one you want. It automatically populates for you so you don't have to. Okay, you can delay the email. So if you don't want to send it right away, I want to send it tomorrow at 8 a.m. Okay, you can add attachments, so forms, and it tells you what kind of forms you can put on here, whether they're images or they're PDFs or documents. And then one last feature about the email, which is kind of cool. And again, It's under Korea. Select your area, so Edmonton. And let's take that out, E412. Sure, let's select this one here. And you can see it automatically adds it to the email and hit send. Okay. History. This will let you see everything from day one, what has transpired in with your lead. From creation all the way up to leaving a message. There's your phone call messages, phone status change, what they viewed. If you want to open it up, you can go and expand and see the home by clicking view. Save favorites, you can see the home that they saved. And again, if you hit view, it just opens up another window and you can see what they looked at. Okay, and it tells you that you've been viewing it. There was an IDX inquiry, which is the inquiry that we sent earlier. And there's the address and all the information. And again, this will be sent to you as email and text. And there's a created search that we created as well, and the delayed email. So it just keeps an account of everything you do. Okay. If you want to filter and you just want to see inquiries, for example, and you don't want to look through all the rest of the jargon in here, select inquiries, hit apply filter, and you can just see just the inquiries themselves. If you want to take it out, just hit the X. Okay. If you want to see just the viewed listings, apply filter. Once again, these are all the ones that they viewed. Notes. So on our summary page, we entered our notes, but you can also enter it in this window as well. You can see what you typed in earlier or add new notes. Working with TD, waiting, approval, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and add note. For visits, this will let you see everything that they've been visiting as well. Okay, so this page is great if there was no viewed listings. You can go in here and see where they've been stomping in, what pages, and it gives you an idea. So you can see there's all the pages that they've been looking at. So there's a way to to creep them a little bit on the back end. Messages. Messages is a pretty cool feature. I'm just going to delete the old one here. With messages, this is great if your lead has provided you a bad number, bad email, or you can't seem to get in touch with them. What the message does, it will send a message when they log in, a pop-up window will show up, and they'll be able to read your message. You'll be able to see when they viewed it, and also when they respond to it in your dashboard. If you remember through one of our first videos, it will show a number of how many responses came back from messages, and you can sort through there and respond back to your lead. So it's very simple to send a new message. Is hi, trying to reach you. You hit send. Done. Okay. And I'm going to see if I can get an email quick enough where I can respond to it. Okay. We'll just come back to it. Your forms. Okay. So these are all the inquiries that have been sent to you. If you responded to them, simply click mark replied and done. Okay. So I just received the message I sent earlier. So I'm just going to respond. Okay. Send. Okay. And we'll go back to that in a second. Actually, let's see if it's already received back. Not yet. Okay. So listings will show you once again all the favorites, how many recommended. The system will recommend listings for them as well, and how many homes they viewed. Searches will let you see the saved search you created. Reminders, you can see there was one completed here I just did earlier, and the one we just created right now. Once it's been completed, simply click on incomplete, and it completes it for you. Transactions, this will allow you to record your transaction. Is it a buyer transaction or sell? What was the list price? You're a machine. You just got $11,000 off the list price, and the MLS number and the details to your transaction. And you can edit as many times as you want. Okay. Edit mode. In edit mode is where you can change all the information to your lead. Lead heat, you can, if you really want to be super organized, it's a hot lead, they're ready to go. Pending, that's how you receive your lead. You can accept it. If you reject it, that means the lead is just absolutely, it's not a viable lead. You just don't want it anymore. It goes into a pool of rejected leads. And of course, closed is once your deal goes firm, you hit closed and it shows up on a report, how many deals you've closed for that week or day or month. Okay. Your email, the name of the person. So if you need to change the name of the person, there it is. Quick notes again. You put some agent remarks, some extra remarks you want to put in there. This is where you can put the origin. I put this as personal because I added this myself through this blue box up here where it says add new. You can click add new lead, add new group, campaign, or event. You can also create a lead photo or add a lead photo. And you can add secondary alternate email and CC them. So my spouse, if I want us both my leads to receive email correspondence, I would put both of them. Primary phone number, status, you can select whatever status you want. And you can put a secondary phone, work phone, fax, preferred method of contact. You can select email, phone, or text. You can enter their address, types of property. There's the minimum price and maximum price again. And groups. So on our previous videos, I showed you how to add a group by utilizing the lead summary page. However, you can also click in your edit page under the lead and select a group as well. I wouldn't worry about action plans for now. And lastly, notifications for you. Do you want to be notified when they save a listing, when they save a search, and share lead with teams? So if this was a team site, you'd be able to share that listing with everybody else. Okay, once you're done, hit save, and that's it. Now, just to show you quickly the quick notes and where it populates, you click on leads, and you can see there's your quick note right there. And if you want to edit here, you can actually just double click there as well. What this does is it gives you a quick bird's eye view of what is happening with your leads. And instead of going in and having a sift, if you put a little bit of a summary in the front, you can quickly glance and know where to work with next. And again, everything's kind of changed up here. Now there's an extra inquiry, extra emails, 2 phone calls have been logged. The more information you put in, the better organized your backend will be. You can see there's a new group as well. If you have any further questions regarding how to work with your lead on a CRM, email me at websites@maxwellrealty.ca, and I'd be more than happy to set up a time to train you on our CRM.